Hi everybody, welcome to my new video. Uh, please be quiet. There in the back row, please be quiet. Otherwise, I have to call security and kick you out. So I have 2 days left of my Camtasia trial, and I thought I'd do a video about it because there are. I think I chose 25 hands, and if I would do it posting, it would take much more time. Um, there are hands with I didn't hands where it's some kind of difficult spot, hands where I think I made a mistake, or hands where something funny happened and I couldn't believe how they played. So let's get to it. Um, Alright, so there are 25 hands, so just bring them up one by one and talk about them. In case nobody is seeing this video, I will be asking questions and answering them myself. If there's somebody here, feel free to post your ideas about it. I don't remember them exactly what happened, but while playing, I tagged them. The important thing is for me, if there's somebody there or not, it doesn't matter so much. It's the first time I did a review. Usually for me, and sorry for my nose, always like there's too much cocaine. There's a virus here in Greece, and so I have a cold. Sorry for that. Uh, what what did I say? All right. Anyway, so let's get to it and look at the hands. All right. What I was saying is that usually for me, studying was reading books or watching the videos of Nathan. What? Which Nathan? There is only one poker Nathan, you idiot. So that was starting for me, and in order to post some hands, I for the first time I reviewed my hands, and I think I found some mistakes, and this helped me to learn a little bit, and I like it. It's nice because it's one thing to watch a video and say, all right, that's good, that sounds logical. And another thing to see it actually happening, and it's like again, like the videos from Nathan, he always says, be careful in the micro stakes when they raise you on the turn or river, and you say, okay, that's logical, of course. But then if you have something and you have to fold, it's like, your stomach, or it's at least I feel like this. It's like, I don't know, shall I fold? Do we really has it or not? And it's difficult, but when you review, or when I reviewed them, I with a clear head, I thought like, fuck, man, this was pretty bad. So this is a good way to learn, I think. So let's start. 25 hands, let's go. Oh, this is my HUD. The VPR, PPFR, aggression factor, number of hands, fold to steal, steal, fold to 3-bet, 3-bet, VPPs, focus stars, so I always know where I'm at my daily goals. Fold to 4-bet, 4-bet, fold to re-steal, re-steal, C-bet flop, fold to C-bet, fold to C-bet, C-bet flop. The green numbers are always when they fold, and this what is the name, mint or turquoise, is when they do something. So C-bet, this is turn C-bet, fold to turn C-bet, turn C-bet, and this is when they fold to a raise after a C-bet. So as king in the big blind, somebody raise for X and do a re-raise. Okay, so yeah, I always do like 2/3 or 3/4 of the pot, so that's 2/3, I think. Continuation bet, he calls another 9. So what to do now? This is interesting spot because The pot is already four dollars now. So what to do? He called. He called my three bet pre-flop, and he called the my c bet. And the problem is, if for me the problem is like, there's already so much money, and I don't want to fold really. He can have king queen. He can have any kind of pair. The only thing that beats me right now is the aces or a set here, which he could have. So, but what to do? To check and fold if he does something. I don't have no info here about him. So I decided to shove, I think. And he calls and he has the ace nine. So I immediately tagged him like he's a very bad player, because who calls from under the gun? Okay, it's 6 max, but still under the gun. A 3-bet with ace 9 out of position. No, he was in position, but he calls that. It's really bad. So, was it my mistake here? Should I check fold? I mean, if it didn't hit the 9, I would get all his chips, right? All his money. So this was interesting spot. Next one, 7-8, again in the big blind. Limpers. Alright, I hit, this I remember. This was a very, I think this is better, let's see. So I hit my 2 pair. It's a min bet, I raise, call. Right, and an ace. What to do now? I have 2 pair, but there's ace, there's another 2 pair. There are many things. So he bets half pot. So what to do here? I think I raised here, and they both call. So by now it's pretty sure that I lost, right? Except if they are totally crazy. So it's another interesting point. He has 145, so he bets all in. Of course I have to call him. Either when I know I'm beat, it's like 145. There's still a possibility that that he has whatever. Uh, but there's also this guy. So what to do now? To call, to fold, to. So I think I thought this guy, one of them I will beat. So either I beat this one or I raise and beat that one. I think that was my thought. But I don't like this play at all. And he has the ace, king queen. So he has the straight, right? So I think this was bad when I saw that on the flop and the ace came there and they're both not going anywhere. But again, there's only a little money left on the river, so what to do? But I saw that it's like little money here, little money there. It comes together, and I lost like this, maybe 2-3 buy-ins more than I should have. So I think this was a bad spot, a bad decision. Aces. I min re-raise him here because he has a fold to 3-bet of 75%, and I didn't want to scare him away, so I just min 3-bet him, min raised him. He calls. He checks. I make a continuation bet, and then he raises. So what to do with that? He has aggression factor of 4, so he could do this with many things. There are many draws here, flush draws, straight draws, whatever. So what to do in this spot? Do you fold? Or calling is of course bad, so I think I shoved, and he had the monster draw. He had flush draw and straight draw. So I think he was in front like 60%, or I think he has 60%, doesn't he? I think if I show his hand, show non-hook cards, okay, 30%. I think here he has 60%. The flop, 48%. Alright, less than I thought. I thought he had more, 48%. So this was also a difficult spot. I don't know, was it good, was it bad? What I do know is, like, when I reviewed later on also the hands that I won, all the big pots that I won, I had always something very good, like at least top 2 pair. But not so many times. Most of it I had like a set or a better straight, full house or flush, and all those spots that I lost, like big ones, like those I tagged here, I didn't really have very good. And I had something good, like now I had aces. All right, the other I had top pair. I have two pair. Like this is like what I found out today is like this is the for me it's the most difficult spot to play in. Like if I have something very good, the only thing I think about is like how can I get all the money in as fast as possible. So I get when I really have it, then I get also max value out of it. When I don't have it, I fold. When I have a weak hand like middle pair, I fold. So this is all very easy. Those are difficult spots where I have problems. You know, where do I fold? What do I do? And all those spots where I lost this kind of money were like a good hand, but not a very good hand. And after that, because I reviewed in the middle after I think 1,500 hands, and I had like four big blinds per hundred win rate. And then I decided to fold all those spots where I have something good but not very good, and they put pressure on me, and it went pretty good. So next one, standard raise. He re-raised me here. Okay, I think now that I see it, I should fold it. He's a 12-4. He never 3-bet. So if he 3-bets there, he has something very good. I should fold here, I think, even though I'm in position. Alright, that's why I called. The other one came in, so I thought, alright, more money in, so if I hit something good, I get paid very good. Now the ace comes, which is very difficult, of course, because he can have at least ace, jack, ace, queen, ace, jack, ace, king, which beats me, so what do I do here now? Bets 70, he calls, so maybe I thought let's call 1 and see what happens. So now comes a 7, he checks, which is very good for me. Maybe I should bet here. Because wouldn't he bet if he had like ace king? Wouldn't he bet that? Maybe he's afraid from of the flush. I don't know. I was afraid, so I checked back. And now comes the fourth flush card. This guy checks, he goes all in. So what to do here? There's only one card which beats me, right? It's the king. Can he do this with a jack? He's at 34, 24, 3, which is pretty active and pretty aggressive. Can he do this with a jack 10 of spades? He could, couldn't he? So then there's this guy also behind. It's not so it's also him. What do I do with him? Will he call if I shove, or does he have the king? This is a very difficult spot. So I shoved. I think this is. I think it's. I don't know. Is it bad? He has the king. He had a flash already on the turn. I don't know. This was a difficult spot. Again, ace queen. I lose a lot of money with ace queen. Ace queen. Standard raise. Okay, I bet he raises me, right? So, but why do they raise this mini thing? I hate it when they do this. Just raise so I know where I'm at, you know. This mini thing, I can't fold this mini thing. So he can do it with 10, and he's at 42, right? But he's not so aggressive. He never raised. So if he raises, can he do this with 10 jack or a king or a weak queen, or a pair? Jacks, maybe jacks, who knows? So I call, and then I have two pair, right? And he fires all in, a huge bet. So I think this is a big mistake to call here. Except if he was like 42, 30 something and 5 or like me, for example. There are sets, there's a straight, there's ace king, right? I think that's a fold, but I called and I paid for it. He flopped a set. So this is what I mean. I have a pretty good hand. I have two pair, right? It's not top two, but it's pretty good. But it's not a monster, but it's pretty good. And then there were like 4 or 5 of those. I could save here 360, which is pretty much. This is a lot. I think this part I should fold. And I did this, as I said, I did this after that, and things went much better. And it's much easier. You know, okay, what did you do? You paid $1. Okay, fuck it, take it. And I didn't know big pot that I won. Did I have something like this, 2 pair or whatever? Was always something much better. Next thing, king 5, standard raise, calls, king, continuation bet, I guess. He raises again, like mini raise, another one. And he also has a little left. So what do you do here now? There's again a straight draw, a flush draw. He can have a king. He can do this. Many people do. I do it myself, like with tens here, to see like does that I know that only the king can call me. You know. So this looks much like a draw, not like a made hand. So what do? He has not a lot left. So if I call here, I will go in all in anyway soon or not. Or will I fold the turn if he gives me pressure? So here the straight completes. He goes again half pot. No, this is not very strong. It's half pot. It's I don't know what to do with it. No. He can have a straight. He can have a flush draw. He can have a better king. He can have set already. I think here I should fold. I was angry, I think, because of this little bit half pot, and I said, fuck it, I just shove, and if he has it, he has it. If not, then not. And he has. So he had the monster draw on the turn, and I was actually a lot in front, right? How much did he have on the turn? 24%. So this is actually a bad beat, but still, I don't like those spots. I don't like it. I think I should fold here. No matter if that was a bad beat and he's stupid, but um, I think it's better to fold in this spot. Next one. Again ace queen. So this guy raises me. He's pretty alright. And I think here I called. Did I call or I think I called, right? Because he is 33 uh, uh, um, raise to steal. That's why I think I called here. So this was this horrible spot. So it's an empty board, and he bets pretty good, and I call. This is like I don't know why I did this. This is like very. I don't have anything. I don't. Why did I do this? This is like very bad, like very bad. And again, I don't have anything. Okay, he checks. Now I think he's weak and bet. He calls and check. All right, what does he have? He has king. Okay, okay. He raised me with king 8 from there. So I understood it right because he has this huge um, he re-steal percentage here. So I got it right here, but he hit this. The moment that I didn't hit anything on the flop, I should fold here. This is a very bad play. Queens. Okay, I re-raise here. He calls. Aha, and I hit my set. Continuation bet. He calls. Ah, this was also bad. So here's already straight. Here's even straight flush, right? I hit my set. All right, I do have outs, but it's like if he goes all in. What do I do? If he has a flush, I have like how many outs? Like 3, 6, 4 full house or quads. I have 3, 6, 9, 10, 10 outs. 10 outs are like 20%, which is playing against aces. Or he bluffs. He has an aggression factor of 2, so it's not very. I don't think it's not very possible that he bluffs that. So this is very bad. And he has ace jack. Of course, his call preflop was bad with ace jack, but what can you do? So there's another spot. I should just fold here on the turn. Ace 9. Alright, I flop pretty good. I bet he raises. Oh, what do you do? I think here the best thing, now that I see it, the best thing here is to shove. I have a pair and I have the nut flush draw. To shove, I think best would be, oh, to shove is a little bit big, alright, but like a big re-raise would be good here, I think, not just to call. So I make 2 pair plus the nut flush draw, right, which is very good. He checks, I should bet, I do. He just calls, and then, okay, he bets one. Right, this is, why did I put this hand up? I have to call here with 2 pair. Although they are, right, he has ace jack. Look, man, he called my bet on this flop with ace jack, and this is just horrible, right? Should I fold? I don't think I should fold here. So I don't think this was bad. I should have raised the flop though. Again ace queen. So there comes a min raise. I call out of position. Okay, I hit my top pair. Bets here I should. Nah, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Here I should raise. Raise, and I think the best thing here is I do too much calling in these situations. Like call and then comes another turn. I don't feel good. He bets again. What to do? I think the best thing is to just raise him here. Good, like what $1 something, and if he shoves then just let it go. But this calling thing I think is really bad. This bad because what do I do if he continues, right? There's a blank and check, and he continues half pot. So what do I do? I have top pair, top kicker, right? What do I do? And he re-raised me, even min raised me pre-flop. So I do call, and again a blank. Same thing. It's just too little to. Should I fold? I don't think I should fold. What he has kings, right? So if he has king, and I would raise him on the flop. I think then I know where I am, right? When he calls, or if he shoves, then I know I'm beat. And I don't like this calling thing, right? So limper, I guess I'll ask 4x calls again, and I hate those stacks. You never know. I don't know what to do with it. You know, you don't want to fold, even if you know you're beat. There's so little behind that you don't want to fold. It's a very difficult situation. So here I have top pair. I bet he raises again. Begin this mini raise, right? And he has aggression factor of 4. So this could mean what? He has a straight draw. He has a flush draw. He can have an ace. He can have a set. He can have almost anything. So what do you do here? Just call and see where it goes. Do you raise him here again? What do? I call. Alright, so I have here top pair, weak kicker, but I have a straight draw, which is pretty good. He bets pot. Alright, he bets pot. How many outs do I have? If he has what, a set or better ace? There's one ace in. 8, 9, 10 outs again, or 30. No, it's again 23%. So I should fold here. What do? I call. And then I should shove it because if I calling, with what purpose? He has only 55 cents left, so there's only shove or fold. And this is one of those situations. He is a very aggressive player. He has only pot left. Call, and he bets the rest. I can't fold, of course. And he has ace jack, which he limped. He limped with ace jack out of the gun, right? Again, ace queen. I didn't know there were so many ace queens. I don't like ace queen anymore. So alright, top again, 240. So continuation bet, calls. Alright, so what now? Check back, and for pot control, I think this would be best. And check, he bets again half pot. What to do with this half pot? There's too many things there. After reviewing all this, I believe the best thing is just to let it go. No, just to let it go, because the pot gets bigger and bigger and bigger. What do you do then on the river if he bets again? And he has only on the river not even pot left. So I shove and he calls, and he has what? Oh, he had a flush draw. So I wasn't, no, I was beat here, right? And again, I lost with top pair. Same thing. Again, ace queen. Oh, fuck. So let's see, to call it okay. So I have here straight open-ended. Of course, I see bet. He calls. All right. So now I have an open-ended plus the eight, which is very good. He checks. Yes. All right. So I bet here again, and then he raises. Right. So what now? It looks like two pair or 9-10. He can have already king queen or 7-7-8 or whatever. So here I should fold, even if it's just a min raise. What do? I call, which is stupid because obviously he will shove the river. It's much better to if I decide to play, then to shove the turn, because I will not fold to a half pot with an ace here, right? So he does, and what does he have? What does he have? Where are his cards? What does he have? I lost, but why can I see the cards? What's that? Why can't I see the cards? I don't even know what he has now. Strange. Where's this hand? His queen. Let's see if I find it here somewhere. It's this one. Um, let's see. His queen, his queen, his queen. This one. Fold to. I folded to real bad. Alright, I didn't even understand that. Very good. It's late here, 2 o'clock in the morning. That's why I folded. I didn't even realize that I folded. Well, I folded to that one because it's flush. There's two pair, whatever. So maybe the fold was good. Ace five. Next one. He again. Those min raise. I hate them. Checks. He min raised me and checks. All right. I bet and he raises me. He min raises me again. What the fuck is going on, right? Well, I should fold anyway because I just have middle pair. I call. I think he made me angry because it does this mini thing and it pisses me off. And I call, well, this is horrible. This, I didn't even remember that. This is like super bad. With a 5. Oh my god. What does he have? Ace queen. Oh my god, this was bad. This was really bad. Ace 10. Alright, so I call in position. 2 pair. This again bad. This is raise here. The raise because there's already made straight. There's Uh, Flush draw, I should raise here. This is also bad. The other king. What now again? I call again. I hate this calling thing. Again, and I call him here again. And what does he have? He has king jack. Right. Again, bad. This is bad. Next one. 3-5, raise, call. Ah, alright. Trips. C-bet, he calls. I made a full house. Check, check. And there comes the flush, and he bets. Alright. So the only hand I lose right now is a 9 or twos, right? So of course I call, and he has okay. Now come the funny hands. Alright. I think now the rest are the funny hands. I don't know. So I have here top pair and open-ended. So obviously I see bet. He raises me. I think here again. What did I do? I call. It's bad. I call too much. I call too much. This is bad. This is a shove. I have top pair plus open-ended. I have a lot of draws. Although he's a zero. He's a zero aggression factor, right? So maybe he can have already 7-9, or he can have a set. Even if he has a set, I'm fucked. I think this is a shove. Shove or fold, not call. Alright, I made my straight. And here I shove. This is very bad. This is very bad again. When he has three something left, right? I have almost the nuts because there's a 7-9 here. I think best here. Here I could call, or here I could just min raise and get another dollar from him, so he can't fold the river. But this shove is like I'm crying. Hey, I have the 7. That's bad. He folds. Yes, all right. Standard 3-bet. He calls. Top pair, top kicker. Continuation. Cards. All right. There's a straight, so I think I'm afraid. I check back. And he bets $1. And I have I have trips. Beats me with an 8. What do I do? I call. And he has, yeah, alright. This stupid thing. Another one. C-bet, top pair again. And you see all those hands are like top pair, weak kicker, top pair, good kicker, two pair, but nothing very, very good. There I lose a lot. Okay, I have two pair here. Obviously I bet. He calls. And I bet again. He calls. And he calls with. Now come the funny. He calls. Yeah, now come the funny end. He calls this with a jack. Yeah. All right. Okay. Now come. I think few funny hands. So in continuation bet, he calls, and I hit my set. So obviously I'm thinking, how can I get all the money in? If he has a straight, then good for him. But it's not too obvious. So he calls again, and I shove the rest. And he has. All right. He has king 2. Yeah. Wow. Alright, alright, those hands I put on, I think, because they are crazy calls from the opponents. Continuation, I called here again. I think he has. I'm just thinking, how can I get all the money in, right? So I do it, and boom, and he calls with, I think, tens, yeah. So he just says, I have tens, and I don't give a fuck what you have. You don't have a queen. You can't have a queen, you know. I say, thank you for your money. Queen 10, a button, okay, 2, 1 raiser, 1 caller, so I think I just call and try to hit something big, and be careful if I hit like 10 or a queen. Oh, and I hit the straight, right, check, now he bets, so obviously here I'm again thinking, how can I get all the money in? And this, if I hit big, I most of the time I know how to play it, you know. How do I get in? It's not very difficult, is it? The only question is how can I get all the money in as fast as possible? This isn't really too difficult, I think. That doesn't make anyone a good player. Or maybe you can just, bet small and play tricky or okay, this would be bad, I think. But okay, this I when I hit it, I play pretty good, and when I don't hit, then I also play pretty good. But I have problems with those hands where I have something good but not very good. And bet, and take all his money, and he calls with a ace jack. Yes. Yeah. Blood flood in his brain. Ace jack. Another one. Oh, so this should be a fault, but I think, what do I do? I re-raise him because he has, again, there's one of those 24 re-steal guys, you know? It's like huge. So most of the time he has crap. What does he do? Okay, if he would shove, of course, I would fold. I hit again, top pair, continuation, but he calls, alright, then I'm careful because I think, alright, he called my 4-bet pre-flop. And he called a continuation bet, so what can he have? He can have what? The only thing that makes sense here is like the worst is like ace king of how do you call them? Uh, Karo in German. What is it? Diamonds. Ace king of diamonds should be the worst, right? Or 7-8, but he wouldn't call this or shouldn't call this pre-flop. Or he has kings, aces, or something like that. So I check back, and he bets pretty big. And I had the feeling that he's full of shit. And I called, and he is full of shit, big shit. But the thing is that I think this was the only hand that I won when I called. All the other hands, when I had something but not something good, I always lost. So the question is it worth it? No, it's not worth it. If I catch one bluff and all the other times I lose, then it's obviously a bad move, and I should fold more, which I did after that, and it went much better, and I won much more. Um, okay, so obviously here I will set mine, and I hit it. Check raises the idea, and like always get all the money in. So here I just called. Usually I would raise this, but I called because I think I want to keep this guy also in. If I raise, okay, and he stays in. Again, very dry board, only 3-5, which is not very um, how do you say, not very possible, not very, I don't know. Okay, so anyway, check, he bets again, and I think I do the same here to keep this guy in. And now that the pot is big enough and they have less than pot, I just bet all. Why do I have this hand? Oh, that's why. Because this guy did all this with an a6. Oh my god. Really, oh my goodness. Oh, this was good. And he got, of course, the crazy tag right after that. Yep. And I think that's the last one. Ace Queen again. I hate Ace Queen. I will not play Ace Queen anymore. There was a time when I'm going through this huge downswing 200,000 K hands, and there was a time when I had 300 times kings, and I was four binds down with kings, which is the second best hand and usually wins the second most money. And there was a period like not long ago. I was like, oh, kings, all right. So how much do we lose now, right? Every time, either I run into aces or in 2-pair plus. It was crazy. Every time I got kings, I was saying, oh, fuck, again kings. Imagine that. So Um, all right, so here we go. All right, so I bet he calls and he raises, and he three bets like 3%. Like this is a fold. This is a fold. This is already bad. There's one, two, and I call. I think yes, because I thought there's two people. If I hit a straight or a flush, I can win a big pot. If not, then uh, uh, I just leave it. And I see the monster draw, which is very good, but it's also not very good because the way the action went is like, I raise, call, I bet, call, raise, call. So one of them has to have something very good, right? Or they are totally stupid. He has like normal stats. He has good stats. So if he does this and now raise from here, not from late position, he should have something very, very good. So at this point, I think I remember this hand, why I think it's bad. Because at this point, I thought they have aces or kings, one of them, or more him. So my only way to win here is really with a flush, right? And the flush is here, what, 36%? I think 36%. The queen won't help me, so it's not really a monster draw with 60%, like 15 out, isn't it? 59, 9, 3, 6, 15. It's not really 15 because the queen may not be good. The ace may not, they may not be three aces, except if he has kings or something. So, and he does a very, very strong bet, which means fold or shove, which, and he calls also, right? So maybe I thought I just shove, and if I hit it, I hit it. But I knew here, I had the feeling, not I knew, I had the feeling I was behind here, that I have to hit my flush and not my ace or queen, which means I have only 36%. 30%. Let's count a little bit. 36%, and I put in four. No, it's bad. And they call both, of course, and I hit my flush and win a huge pot. He has the jacks and he has the kings. So it, at least I had the right read, but it was a bad play. It doesn't matter if I hit my flush or not. This was a bad play, and this was the biggest pot I won. That's it. So these are results for today. I played 3,000. I will write it down anyway, but now that we see it, 3,000 hands. I won $27, 18 big blind, which is pretty good. But I think those bad hands that I lost money by calling too much. I think there was maybe two binds more, which I could save. And after that, not before it went like this, I had 4 big blinds with those hands happening before I reviewed for the first time. Then I changed it, and then I made this result, which is pretty good. This, all right. So that's it, and I will write down the results in the blog. Peace.